Aurora's making their picks here with full freedom.
Yeah.
They're just not investing in it as much as SRG.
This is a really interesting draft, right? Because again, you would have imagined that they're looking for multiple win conditions. And right now, the two clear win conditions for SRG is going to be Yishin alongside with the Hara. The Jushin is interesting because her passive, super useful at actually denying light entryways with a third hit of the G Kundo because it knocks him back, so he's not going to find the angle.
They do get the Granger and they get the Lapu Lapu, so they get the instant impact right away, and Edward gets one of the iconic heroes for Filipino EXP laners.
This is Aurora playing an old meta lineup featuring Leo Mord.
Yeah. It's like if that was a Lancelot, you just said, hey, you mistyped Lancelot, and Leo Mord eventually became the pick.
Or a Fredrin.
Yeah, yeah.
I like that buff guy. What, the horse guy?
Oh yeah, Leo Mord.
Both of which fits. I think here, blue? Probably. I mean, it feels weird if you go into the Yuuzhan because now it's like, now we have a potential coin flip that we have to worry about. Alice, even more of a sandbag. It's still looking towards that team fight.
Sexier Uranus.
Oh, this is gonna be a tough one for Aurora. Point. Welcome to game number 3. The series has been great so far. SRG has delivered bangers, so has Aurora, and I'm sure that we're gonna have fun. Nice, Miracle, let's go.
Welcome to
We are
Mobile
going,
Legends.
and I'll tell you what, this is dangerous grass. This is a dangerous lineup, man. I would say from SRG. I like what they did. They got the Hilda. They've got a couple of grounds covered. Whoa! That's what I'm.
Oh my
That's what I'm saying.
god.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is dangerous. You walk in, you never know. There's a sneaky Hilda in the bush, but the fact that they also got the regen means Yue will go down to Stormy. You have to respect the 100% win rate. Since Yue's regen was popped, he should have recalled, dude.
Dude, you get that's dangerous range too. That was what I was gonna get. I mean, look at.
Oh my goodness, dude! Light, don't stay, please. Go home. Okay.
Yes, Light. That range from Zetian is pretty crazy.
Oh.
This is what we all experience now, especially on the buff. That technically. What do you do? Like, how do you lane? Why are you lane against that?
Maybe don't walk into the bush against a Hilda first level 1 and then recall after your regen gets popped, right? Like there are 2 steps before that or before we get to this position. But now that we're here, yeah, I don't know how they're gonna lane against the Zetian, dude. We were talking about instant prio, but if you get poked that much, there is no instant prio here for the Cho and the Eve.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, dude.
I mean, on top of it, like Gideon mentioned, you know, during the draft, one of the great things about the Zetian is you have that passive built in to kind of, oh man, it just looks like they're playing range everywhere. Oh, okay.
For a second, I thought he had flicker because damn, he's going in aggressive.
That's why I was saying this lineup is dangerous in itself because SRG is able to go ahead and capitalize on a lot of that. And not to mention the amount of vision that this lineup gives them too. So what this means for Aurora Gaming Philippines is that they have to choose their windows of opportunity very crucial, and they got to be on point with it. They've got to be able to make it work, but because this early game pressure was already put onto them, they're not going to be able to contest this first turtle as it's already secured up by SRG. And here comes the pressure in the jungle. Edward?
So away the purple buff, Light goes in for G Kundo, but Stormy's able to flick around and he gets the kill too. Now throwing a ruin onto nothing but they won already.
Nothing but air right now, Cram, though. He's going to wait for the Gleam to come up. You know, but that's the thing. That's what I was saying. Light goes in. He doesn't have a level 4 yet. Didn't burn the flicker either, but he just got destroyed as soon as he went forward. So, you know, one of those things that Aurora Gaming Philippines, I don't know, Yums, is he going to go for Domikite?
Yup, he wants to go for it. Oh my god, the Secret Vision as well! A flicker out as Light goes in with G Kundo, but there's no way the Dragon now needs to be caught in the Zaman Force. He becoming the steed. Yums able to flicker out of safety, but Innocent's now going to be caught all alone. Pops in a Purify, and now gets shredded back.
Oh, Innocent. What? Not going to be able to get away. He almost did. Light will take that kill secured for Aurora Gaming Philippines. So at least able to find something on the map here. They've been struggling. Oh, there it is.
G Kundo flicker. That's Light giving the kill over to Domikite. And finally, he has some space to breathe, dude. He's already 2 levels down on Innocent.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Is Domikite going to be able to get away? Okay. Very close.
Oh my god. They don't want to stop, guys! Shoots Domikite down with the arrow.
Kite's just let me play, guys. I'm trying to get out of here. He had so much attention towards his lane, but that's exactly what you need to do if you're SRG. Put the pressure on Kite or elsewhere, because you have so many opportunities to be able to do that. You've got so much vision to play into. So now with this bit of a lead that they built up, Turtle's going to be up at about 15, and they'll be in a good position for that. And, you know, Aurora Gaming Philippines has to kind of go back to the drawing board with this lineup and just kind of slow down. Part of this lineup is allowing that scalability to happen because they're losing the range battle. A lot of this is because, you know, you have to rely on the Cho. Now that you're around level 4, you have a little bit of protection, of course, with UA's RWM. But they want to go and contest this Turtle.
Look at the poke. Before the fight even starts, Light is already down to a quarter of health as Cram holds on to the Turtle. Now Phantom Steed coming down for Demon Kite, but it's going to be Cram zoning him away with the help of Humes. Bravest fighter from Edward. Doesn't get it down. Fury the Phoenix, though. Humes doing a ruin on Demon Kite!
Oh, that was a great take. Dominkan and UA are here to set up. Humes might be able to actually get away. Still, Light goes under the safety of the turret, but second Turtle goes in the hands of SRG. Oh no, this is tough. I don't think they're just forcing them to take the long route, man.
Yeah, Humes wants to stop the recall again, and he does! Light has to move. That was a feint from Humes. He didn't even know.
It's a dangerous Hilda, man. I'm telling you. Like,
It's the most annoying Hilda I've ever seen.
it's the way it's meant to be played. Humes is doing great work here, being a threat, especially on those, you know, those spaces around the jungle where Demon Kite is trying to go ahead and try to get some vision or contest these objectives, but Humes providing so much information to SRG's lineup just kind of gives them an easy time to take objectives, and honestly, that's probably how the next Turtle's going to go as well. Aurora Gaming Philippines, in the meantime, have to go ahead and play into pick off potential. The problem with that is, like I said, who are you going to pick off? Well, most of the time, you're going to have to try to make a play either in the gold lane, because trying to find out either Humes or Stormy and get through that passive is hard enough. So that's why Light has to just kind of protect Dominkite and pick off Innocent if you can, but then you also have a Purify there.
So that's the rapid boots for Dominkite, and he actually went Hunter Strike. So no Sky Piercer yet, and it makes sense. Demon, oh my lord, that is a tilter. Phantom Steed used after, what, 2 shots on a Mountain Shocker. Innocent in the bottom lane winning hard in this matchup as well. This ain't looking good for the Northern Lights.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, man. You're losing on all fronts right now if you're Aurora Gaming Philippines, and you know, you can kind of see it in the way that they're moving around the map, some of the decisions that they're making, and SRG knows to continue to put the pressure where they can. Demon Kai isn't falling too far behind in terms of levels or anything, but it's more so of, you know, what can this lineup actually do at this portion of the game, and it's just not too much yet. So it's kind of more of a survival strategy for Aurora right now. This last Turtle of the game's coming up. Selangor Red Giants will go ahead and swing on forward. It looks like Aurora still wants to go ahead and show face here, but Dominkite less than half health.
Yep.
It'll be really hard to pull off.
Humes is 1v1ing there. Light, oh, he goes for the way of the dragon early with Zikuno as well, but he couldn't find it. Now with the throw in the ruin and the Fury of the Peaks, Demon Kai zone. Humes again giving it to the kill. At least they're able to pick up a kill back on Skies, but Demon Kai zone completely away.
Zoned away, and Edward falls in exchange. That Turtle's going to be there to
God.
take Demon Kite, and Light trying to get away, but Cram and Humes are there, and Demon Kite falls for the second time in the game as a third Turtle is secured for SRG.
The Red Giants are just stomping through Aurora Gaming Philippines. Skies died there, and still, they weren't able to win it out. Innocent. Perfect Turtle. Light goes in, wants to go for the Jikuno, but he has to remember Stormy has the passive, and Humes is right there. Dominkite to walk in, man! Hilda going for the damage against Stormy, able to survive! And now it's Light going in, he has enough damage! Stormy will fall, Light gonna be taken low, and he actually does get away. But man, for the price of Dominkite, and now he dies as well!
Oh, Light's trying to run, but Humes is locked on target, and Light will survive. But yes, they lost Dominkite for Stormy. And Dominkite is who Aurora Gaming Philippines has to kind of rely on to have a chance in the late game here. Right now, you're looking at, man, look at the difference of the gold lane.
Nice, Sue. It's becoming a problem now. Why? Because look at Dominkite. You know Sky Piercer. He's like, yeah, nah, that ain't working. I need more damage right now because if I don't farm, I won't even have enough bullets to get those executions.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to see a Sky Piercer at all. If we do, maybe.
Probably, yeah.
Second to last item or last item is somehow Aurora Philippines gets control of this game. But right now, from the start, it has been no control at all. They just kind of, they're on the roller coaster of SRG, and they've just buckled in, basically. Like, it's really difficult to make this composition work because of just what is provided with the range, the vision, and everything else, like we mentioned, for SRG. So for Aurora, they're almost in this moment where it's like, all right, Dome and Kite will protect you with everything we have, you know, and hopefully that Granger will scale up. Same thing with Eve. I mean, Eve can also scale up pretty well. We've seen some great Eve RWMs change the tide of these games or team fights. But so far, there's been no chance around objectives, and this Lord's coming up at 10. They have no turrets on the map. They're absolutely...
Hellcurt, what?
Whoa! I didn't know we had a Hellcurt.
Dark Knight Falls.
Oh, hold on.
This could be.
This could be.
The Undertaker? I don't know. What else? What else can we hint at when it comes to this, you know?
It was innocent. Everybody's back up. I'm not sure. They must have just cleared the Lord out, man. I'm assuming. I'm assuming they got the Lord cleared. They probably had a base defense.
Aurora just used all their ultimates. They're going to go in, I think.
They must be.
Big fight ensues.
You know, I almost wish we had game sounds too, so we could. Unfortunately, we don't have game sounds either, guys, right now. So
please be patient with us, boys. We're working through this right now. We got a technical issue.
All right, some items.
Oh, we back.
We have a transition here.
We got the fans in the building.
Oof. Well. Are the players still playing? I mean, behind us, we lost the information that we had.
Okay.
They are still playing, man. Can we get a camera behind the players?
And we understand what Doming, like, expression-wise. How do you play Granger when you get... We're back, folks.
We're going back to the game, and ladies and gentlemen, thanks for being patient. Here we go.
We're back.
13 minutes in. Where are we here? Okay.
12 minutes in, about to be 13. Lord was already taken earlier. No base turret is taken, but the top side base turret is already really low. And SRG still have a 6,000 gold lead, so they built 1K over the course of the few minutes we were gone.
All right. Lord is up. SRG still in control. Nothing changed. I mean, that was quite the long ultimate from Hellcurt. That's not even in the game, but hey, we're back. RORA seems to somehow defend their base turrets at least, but now they're going to have to do it again with Lord security here for SRG. So we'll see. I don't know if they bought enough time, man, because, you know, part of this was, where's the scaling for Dome and Kite? Is he going to be able to catch up? It looks like he did pick up the Sky Piercer, though. Yeah. So after he went the Hunter Strike Sea Halberd in the middle of fifth item, he goes the Sky Piercer. And if they hold on long enough, maybe that Sky Piercer, once it gets some stacks, might be able to change some of these fights.
See, the thing I would love to see right now is Dome Kite's actual stacks. Not the Sky Piercer stacks, but how many bullets he has, because the way Selangor Red Giants have been playing the entire game, it really feels like they've already taken out the biggest threat of a Granger in the late game, which is the scaling. He's died 3 times. He was denied so much gold. He's 2 levels down on enemy gold lane.
Well, we'll see if this actually plays a part. They're going to be able to clear out that mid lane, but they still have to deal with the Lord up top.
Yeah, they're going to crack this open now with the help of the Lord charge. And that's about it for now. Aurora Gaming Philippines did a good job clearing out mid and bot, and now for SRG, they're going to have to wait for the next waves to come through. Lord will be cleared for free. Dominkai getting those stacks. You can already see them trying to funnel as much of those stacks to Domain.
Mid-wave push, Dominant Force drop down. They're going to initiate here. It looks like Edward taking a brunt of the damage, but they'll clear out the waves and maintain the mid-base turret. So Aurora Gaming Philippines, despite being down 7,000 gold, SRG still respecting what the potential could be there. We've seen it before where you fumble a 7,000 gold lead or 10,000 gold lead and things turn around. So right now they want to take the discipline route, keep it safe if they can, but it looks like Mount Sharker is going to be used. And still, it's just Aurora Gaming trying to scrap up what they can. And Antique Crevasse now picked up for Light. Maybe going to make his, maybe it'll allow him to stay alive a little bit longer once he's trying to get those kicks off. But also there's a whole lot of now magic damage and penetration that SRG is able to utilize because of the fact that you have the Divine Glaives to worry about and even that Holy Crystal Divine Glaive over here for the rest of the lineup. Now a little bit more defensiveness for SRG as well.
Let's take a look at the items here. Okay, so Innocent's already fully built up as well, and somehow, again, Domenkite, it's through those waves and the lures that they were given that they are able to actually climb back up, because I think it was a bigger lead earlier for Innocent, probably because he also died. So he's building towards that last item, and I don't know if that's Blood Wings I assume it is Bloodwing.
Bloodwings. Yeah, maybe potentially Bloodwings. Not sure what else he would want to go here on the Harith. But nonetheless, you got quite a bit of scaling. I mean, even looking at Cram, he's got a Guardian Helm plus the Ice Queen Wand to go ahead and help slow down the members of Aurora giving kill beats once he jumps on in. He's tanky enough to just soak up a lot of damage. So this Alice might be a problem. That's why Light's job right now is pretty difficult. You know, he's got to be able to go ahead and find a way, not just to find a way, but also provide the information that's needed here, because we are seeing how difficult it is for Demon Kite as well to make use of this Leomord, who's been such a strong hero pick throughout the M7 World Championship right now, but it looks like they want to go ahead potentially contest this if they can find the angle they're looking for. Light's swinging on around.
Whoa.
It's going to be a reset on the Lord, though.
Yeah, look at Yums. Rora trying to get control over the Lord. They're actually going to be able to take the aggro, but Yums gets a really good flank here in the behind. That's the amount of shots coming down, and Yums has a position on Domain Kite. Fear the Phoenix coming down, and it's the Skies Mountain Shocker!
Domain Kite is gone in an instant, and now Rora's on the run. But with those 2 kills as Yue fell as well, SRG gives the call. They want to push down the bottom lane.
That's the problem when you play a clean front to back. Yums doesn't care, and he cancels out the recall of Demon Kite. What a read by Yums! And there's no way Demon Kite can go for the 1v1 here. It's gonna be Innocent jumping into Zaman Force over on Edward. He's trying to buy some time. Light doing a good job at forcing the minions to the mid-turn, but he will fall.
Oh, they clear out the minions so they stay a little bit longer. Demon Kite still being chased down, and he just wants to buy enough time. You have Edward still alive, but can he delay this further?
Now it's Innocent again. Zaman Force coming down. Edward already used the Bravest Spider. He's going to go down. And Selangor Red Giants are a game away